Welcome, everybody. We are just so happy that you could join us for today's very special Christmas party. We can't all be together, but we can sure pretend. So, yeah, there are lots of ways you could choose to start your Christmas week. That you're starting it with us just fills us with joy. You'll see in the chat an unfamiliar name, LBO teacher. That actually is Jack's mom. Jack's mom is with us. Jack's mom, thank you as always for being here, but especially today. Jack, of course, is here. Ingrid, Valerie, Beetle, Caroline, LP. Glad to have you with us, LP. Pat, Annie, everyone who already said hi. Thank you for making it the fun, friendly place it is. We are assuming everyone's, dressed to the nines. By dressed to the nines, we mean wearing a Santa hat at the bare minimum. And let's see, we also sprung for some new AV. Let's see if this works. Oh, no, that just turned it off. What about, yeah, there we go. Yeah, whoever said we don't go all out when it's holiday season. We're in full party mode here. Just a quick reminder, I won't go through these slides, but a reminder, if you have tech trouble that doesn't relate to the lighting, don't leave it in the chat below. Instead, click on that banner above which says click here for support. The recording is already active, so everyone watching by replay, we wish you the merriest of Christmases and happiness and health in the new year. We hope we might see you, if not before the new year, then certainly early in 2025. We'll have to ask everyone what their new resolutions are. All right, I think we are ready to call up the first of our most V of VIPs, our teacher. Let's call him up. A big round of applause for our teacher. Hey, Jack.
Hey.
Looking sharp, not only as always, but especially today.
Well, it's, the Christmas party, so I thought I'd dress to impress.
Very good. I'm going to turn that off before it gives me a seizure. Okay. Now, Jack, you're not the only of our VIPs, very VIPs here. Shall we call up the other?
Yes, no, we have a special guest here for the Christmas party, Bashir. So yes, let's invite her to the party.
All right. Turning on that camera. They like your outfit, Jack. Oh my gosh.
Look who's here.
I love a party. I love
it. Yeah. Jack's mom, you win. You win. It's just wonderful.
It looks like she's got a Christmas tree on her head.
Seeing this, I am envisioning that, Jack, all of your Christmases growing up were filled with this kind of joyous energy. What a treat to be able to spend some of this Christmas week with you both. So thank you for joining us.
Oh, I absolutely love it. And I'm afraid I haven't been here very much. My feet have not touched the ground in the last 3 months, but I'm here and I'm going nowhere. So good. I'm looking forward to the rest of the party.
All right. Fantastic. Well, let's see. I think everyone who is here to learn is ready to go. I will turn off my camera. Should we leave it to Jack? And then Jack's mom, if you're able, we could turn on the camera at the very end, but I'm not sure if that's possible. But we'll come back right at the end just to wrap things up.
Excellent.
Okay. Jack's mom.
Okay, off we go.
All good, yes. Well, we've got our special guest lined up, Bashir. I'm ready to go. The party has begun, and a massively warm welcome if you're watching in replay as well. I know not all of you can be with us this morning, but that's the idea. You can watch this in replay anytime this week if you're busy doing last-minute Christmas shopping that I will be doing later. Now, shall we get on to the party? Yeah. Let's get down to this. Well, there's a Merry Christmas from LBO and also my Yorkshire Bridge as well, my website. We're all wishing you a happy Christmas. And there's Bashir. Look, we've even got Father Christmas joining us today in the chat box. Hello, Father Christmas. Yes, that's right, Bashir. I was thinking the same thing. Father Christmas is here. FC. That's amazing. He's another celebrity So the LBO Christmas party, and welcome to any beginners as well. I did mention to it beginners. They're almost improvers, I think. They've been learning since the beginning of October. But obviously, this is fairly high level for beginners. But you can just wonder at these amazing hands that have been played by international players. A lot of it you won't understand, but just, enjoy and sit back and probably forget everything at the end. So there we go. Good morning. Let's get underway. I've opened one no trump. Over to you. You've got 11 points. What do you do with that? So this Christmas party, and yes, and a little toast to you all as well. There's my Bucks Fizz. I'm getting into the party mode. So it's a combination of slides and interesting hands, shall we say. Off the wall, special Christmas hands I've lined up for you. Flick's returning after a break. Great to join the Christmas party. And yes, it's a Stayman 2 clubs there for you, isn't it? People do forget to use Stayman. So this party is, it's mostly for the improvers and intermediates. It's a combined class today from Monday and Wednesday morning. But also beginners are welcome to join us as well at 9:30 on Wednesday. They haven't done Stayman just yet. Good. Let's get straight on to our first fun hand on BBO. One I prepared earlier. And where is it? It's here. Hang on. So, here we go. What would you open on the East hand, do you think, everyone? So East is the open. They've got, let's count them. There's 8 clubs there to the Ace, King, Queen, Jack. What do you think would open on that? So East is the opener. No one's vulnerable. That's what Stayman is, Angela. You now know. So over one no trump, a bit of 2 clubs. If you agree it with your partner, is Stayman. Showing 11 points or more in a 4-card major. Just for those who haven't done it before. You can Google it for more information. Well, 4 clubs seems to be the general one. I think I quite like 5 clubs here, actually, which is what they did at the table. Yeah. Yes. I just think the gambling 3 no trumps here with a void in diamonds is a bit too much of a gamble. We'll come on to the gambling 3 no trumps later, actually. But I would bid 5 clubs here. Is what they did at the table. 4 clubs is okay, but 5 clubs just gives you that extra edge. I don't mind 4 clubs. It's a bit good for 3 clubs. So remember, 3 clubs is for a 7-card suit. So we open 5 clubs here. I'm sure you'd all bid 5 hearts with the South hand. And what, if anything, with the North hand, do you think? What have they got? 6, 10, 15 points? So yes, these hands today are weird and wonderful. Yes, they're not the kind of hands you pick up at your local bridge club, whether that be online or face-to-face. What do you think North would do now, if anything, with 15 points? Yes, great. Always a highlight of mine, the Christmas party. I don't get invited to many Christmas parties working for myself. So this is the big one for me. Yes, I think we're easily worth a bit of 6 hearts. If Barnum come in with 5, showing at least a good 6 or 7 card suit, then we can up the ante to 6. Look what a lovely supporting hand we've got. Also, with 3 little clubs, we know that partner hasn't got many clubs, do we? Yeah, partner must be short in, South must be short in clubs. Good, so 6 hearts is a small slam. As most of you know, you'll get a big bonus for bidding a small slam, which is a bid at the 6th level. Oh, hang on. Oh, undo. Undo. Yes, we're ahead of ourselves. That's that Bucks Fizz has gone to my head. What do you think East might do? This is for the more experienced partners now, if anything. What bid do you think East might make now, if anything? So we're in 6 hearts, but East would love a diamond lead. Is there any way of telling partner, kind of tipping them off about that? And this is for the more experienced. Less experienced won't have really heard of it before. But we have covered it on the intermediate class on Mondays at 9:30. Well, that's it. So double here is called the Lightner double. Lightner. You can Google it later. I'm not going to tell you too much about it because it comes up every 5 years. Can't remember when I last played a Lightning double, but a double of a suit slam or even a grand slam of a suit doesn't say you're going to get it down. It says, partner, I've got a void, find an unusual lead. Okay, because they'd love a diamond lead, wouldn't they? No, that's a 3 no trumps, Victoria. If you double 3 no trumps, that asks specifically for a heart lead. But here, it's saying I've got a void. Partner's got to work it out. Right. Well, what would you lead there? Clearly not a trump. You're going to lead a spade, a diamond, or a club. Remember? Just try and look at those 13 cards. Don't try and look at the other hands. What would you honestly lead there? Given that partner wants an unusual lead. Interesting, isn't it? Yes, and don't worry about this Lightner double. I can't remember the last time I used it. I don't play that much bridge. But it's extremely rare. Well, it's either a diamond or a spade. I'd say it was 50-50. But guess what? West hadn't heard of the Lightner double, so they led their singleton club. They hadn't heard of it, probably or forgotten it. Like I imagine many of the students would here. Either they haven't heard of it or they've forgotten what it was. So they led their singleton club. Okay. But well done. If you did remember the Lightner double, you would lead a diamond or a spade. It's a little bit 50-50, and probably actually I would lead a spade. Given that my partner's opened 5 clubs, they're less likely to have a 4-card major. Or length in spades, yeah. I would have actually led a spade there, given that they're more likely to be short in spades than diamonds. But there you go. Right, well, De Clara played low. And what do you think third player did in this international match? What did East do now, do you think? Remember, East can see the dummy. Interesting, isn't it? Those in replay, of course. You're busy Christmas shopping, but you could certainly press the pause button now on several of these amazing hands. What you might like to do if you're watching in replay as well, press the pause button, guess the final contract. That's going to be quite difficult today on these 4 hands. It's quite wacky. Well, I'll tell you what they did. Yeah, they played the 4. And they let partner's club win. Thing is, it's no good overtaking it with the 8, because if you overtake it, sure, you win the trick, but East is now on lead and they can't get partner back in. So they very cleverly let the 6 of clubs win. These are very clever hands, these, by the way, of course. You know, this is the Christmas party after all. Now, what do you think? West has been given a get out of jail free card, look. I mean, it's there, look. Should be a festive edition. I'll take my Santa hat off now. Do you mind? There you go. Well, would you play a diamond or a spade now? It's a bit 50-50, isn't it? Well, what's more likely? What is the void more likely to be in, do you think? Well, I would say it's more likely to be in diamonds, given that if partner's got, it's more likely that the declarer's got 5 to the king, queen, jack in diamonds rather than, 5 to the 10 in spades. Yeah, okay, so for that reason, we play a high for hate diamond, which is duly roughed. And the contract's 1 down. Yeah, very good. So, but did you spot where De Clara went wrong, anyone, at trick 1? Should we go back in time? Where did De Clara go wrong? Let's go back to the opening lead. Yeah, well, they would have loved to have drawn trumps, Victoria. They'd never had a chance, De Clara. But where did they go wrong at trick 1, do you think? Well, we've done a lesson on that just last week, I think. Play at trick 1 and win. It's quite difficult to do. I'm not sure how many players would do that, but it looks so natural to play the 2 there, doesn't it? can't tell you what I would have done. I wouldn't like to tell you at the table. I think now I know I'd play the 7, but look what happens if they cover it. And then, of course, a club comes back, but declare ruffs high. Never send the boy to do the man's job. Draws trumps and makes the rest of the tricks. So yeah, so declarer made a little mistake there, but it was really easy. So we'll just claim our contract there. 6 hearts double making, which is 12-10. Margarita, nice of you to join us. You wouldn't miss the Christmas party, would you? Of course not. Right, so that was our first fun hand. Let's go back to the classroom for a bit of question and answer. Just to keep your brains going. I've opened a week 2 spades. 5 to 10 points, 6 card suit. Some of you, the beginners, haven't done week 2s yet. What would you do next with South, if anything? What have you got? 16 points. Morning, Tim. Let's say a few good mornings. Morning, Tim. Morning, Julie G. Hilary, Maria. Pamela's in Cambridge. Bernice, Judith, Noli. Ita's in Dublin. Very international class. We've got Gina B, Pat, Philippa. Are you doubling or bidding 2 no trumps? We'll soon find out. Judith is in the wrong hand. Ken Wallace joined us a few months ago. Charles is with us. LBO teacher is Jack's mum today. Padmani is with us. Janet, Grant. I prefer, you choose between double and 2 no trumps, but actually you bid the same way as you would as if East had opened 1 spade, really, as a defender, as an opposition. Overcaller, yeah. So 2 no trumps here is perfect. Well done. Not so good for double. Yeah, if I had a doubleton spade and 3 clubs, then I'd probably prefer to double. But yeah, here 2 no trump gets the hand off your chest quite nicely. 15 to 18 points. And a stopper in spades. Good. Okay, here's another one. You've got 19 points. You've opened a club. I've gone 1 diamond. What next with your 19 points there as opener? So there's no more bridge this week, of course, being Christmas week. The beginners have got a recorded lesson. When are we next? Oh, we're back we're back in action intermediates Monday, the 30th of December. It's a live class. And then, interestingly enough, on the Wednesday, the 1st of January, being New Year's Day, there's no lesson for either beginners or improvers, but we're doing it on January the 2nd. Okay, so we're moving the classes a day forward to Thursday, January the 2nd. The beginners will be having a review at 9:30, and the improvers will be having responders first bid. So, yeah, plenty of bridge coming up after this week. Where are we, Kim? Robin, 2 spades. Lots of different bids coming in here, by the way. I saw 3 spades. Well, that would be a splinter bid for those who play splinter bids. 1 spade is just a bit weak. No trumps. No, it's not no trumpy. I want to show the 4-card spade. So, but the jump shift here is 2 spades, everyone, not 3 spades. Okay. So 1 spade. Yeah, quite a lot of wrong answers here, which is great because we can learn from that. Sorry, 2nd of January, normal time, Jane, Catherine, 11 a.m. for improvers on January the 2nd, 9:30 for beginners. Yeah, normal times. Yeah, I think a few of you missed that. 1 spade is a normal bid here, showing up to about 18 points. 2 spades, the jump, call the jump shift, 19 plus and game forcing. Good. A few of you forgot that. But well done to those who bid 2 spades. I can see you in the chat box there. Okay, you've been dealt 12 points. What do you bid with that one? 4-4-4-1, you're the opener. So having like a general refresher this week over things we've done over the last few months. Suitable for beginners suitable for improvers and intermediates. The beginners who are watching, I don't know how many of you are watching, if any, but this will be above your pay grade because you haven't learnt it yet. Well, I think most of you... Ellie, yes, you hate this hand. It's the worst shape, isn't it? So what do you do with 4-4-4-1 and a measly 12 points? They don't play well either. They don't bid well. Final clue. You can change your mind. You pass with 4-4-4-1 and 12. Yeah. Well done if you did that. And many of you are bidding 1 heart there. You can always come into bidding later with a takeout double, maybe. Yeah, so teachers will tell you to pass with 12 points and a 4-4-4-1. Let's go on to hand 2 on BBA. Morning, Francis, Melissa. Madam Lola's with us. All our special guests here today. Right. It's a 1 no trump opener. As you know, I teach ACOL. Well, if you've got 13 points or more, yeah, what do we do with the North hand, by the way? 12 points. We're just answering Robert and Sue's question. Yes, no, if you have 13 points or more, Robert and Sue, one of our double acts, then you open the suit below the singleton, yeah. If the singleton's a club, then you open 1 heart. But what do you think North should bid now? Well, do you bid 2 no trumps or 3 no trumps? Not 3 diamonds. No point in doing that. Is that a good 12? And this is for our more, I think our more experienced players in this class, including Peter Ray and others. This is too good for 2 no trumps. Yeah, you can upgrade good 12s, everyone. So that really, to me, is like 13 or 14 points with the decent 5-card diamond suit, the gold dust. Yes, hand evaluation. So you can occasionally, don't always upgrade, but occasionally, if you've got a really good 5-card suit, you can borrow a point. Okay. So an experienced player would bid 3 no trumps there. And the opening lead would be the low spade, wouldn't it? Yeah, a good 5-card suit. Remember, LBO teacher in purple is Jack's mum hiding behind her disguise and her party hat. Right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 5 certain tricks. Clearly, the diamonds are going to be useful. Third player plays high. Right. So this is a defensive problem now. What do you think you would return as the East hand, having won the Ace of Spades? What do you think most players would do? Well, I think most club players would return the 7 of spades, wouldn't they? Yeah, partner suit, top of remaining doubleton. But remember, this is a special hand. East was an international player. They didn't return partner suit. No, what do you think they did instead? And there's 12 cards to choose from. Not clubs there. What card specifically, given this is a special hand, and I'll give you a clue. What they were trying to do was take out the entries. They realize they've got Queen X of diamonds. Okay, so we're going to come on to that later. But what they're trying to do is take out the entry to dummies diamonds. How do you think they did that? But yeah, be more specific, those of you who've just answered. It needs to be 1 card. Which card did they switch to? Well, this international player, and you would have to be an international player to do this, by the way. They went for the King of Hearts to take out the entry. It has to be the king. Now look, it doesn't do Clara any good to duck it. Yeah? Because a heart just comes back to take out the ace. So at the table, as most people, they took their ace. They came back to hand with a club. No, Margarita, most players would not have done it. And I don't want to encourage you to do it either, because probably the next time you do it, I'm afraid, will be the wrong time and you'll give a trick away. So please don't do that. Do not try this at home. Well, I've been wanting to say that for a long time. Do not try that at home or in the bridge club or online. Right, now, the fun isn't over yet on this hand. And by the way, at the end, to download, you will get, where are we? Just to show you that it's here, you'll get a sheet of paper to download. So all 4 hands that we played will be available to download for you to look at and study more carefully. So there's commentary on the bidding and commentary on the play as well for your future learning. Right, now, what do you think East did next with Queen X of Diamonds? I do like the Christmas party. It's fun. Yeah, I'll celebrate with another glass. And some of you have made an effort, I know. Some of you are still in your pajamas. And again, do not try this at home. They ducked it smoothly. Smoothly. A smooth duck. Ooh. Yes. Slam duck doesn't want to miss out on the Christmas party. Slam duck. Ooh. Hang on. So, De Clara quite normally came back to hand with the spade. And finesse the diamond again. It's definitely what I would have done. You'd fully expect West to have the Queen of Diamonds, wouldn't you? Quack, Charles, yes. So look at that. Now they came back a spade, partner suit. And poor old De Clara, yeah, was a Christmas quacker, Anne. Oh, yes, well done. Those diamonds are now completely useless, owing to East's amazing skill. So East definitely got written up in the Bridge magazine for this defensive play. Well, because Victoria, the reason we're playing the 10 is we're almost certain it's going to win. I mean, who in their right mind would duck with the Queen, with Queen X? And now the diamonds are completely stranded. All De Clara can do is take their winners. And literally end up 2 down. Yeah, we're losing the last few tricks. So, yeah, those diamonds are gone. So we're going to just claim 2 down. And we're going to say, well done, East. You got yourself written up in the bridge column. That was an amazing couple of plays there. But do not try that at home. Your partner won't thank you when you give away a trick by leading the king out. But it's called, oh, what's it called? That's actually that play, taking out an entry. It's called the Merrimack coup. Okay, in bridge, it's a proper term. Merrimack, M for mother, ERRIMAC. Named after an American steamship, which was sunk, I'm not very good at history, so I'm having a quick look here, in the Spanish-American War in 1898, in an attempt to bottle up the Spanish fleet. So they sunk their own ship in an attempt to bottle up the sea, or the channel, or the Gulf. Spell again. Oh, I'll just write it out. Merrimack. Hang on. MERRIMAC. Merrimack. Yes, that's it. Sleepy Sean. Well done. Thanks for helping out. So that was a bit of fun. Alice loves history. That's good. I'm awful, terrible at history. I'm sorry. But luckily, I've got it here. So 1898. Yeah, they sunk their own ship. Right, which is what we've done there, really. We've kind of, sacrificed the King of Hearts to deny entry to the diamonds. Let's go back to the classroom. I've opened 1 heart. Sorry, West has opened 1 heart. I've overcalled 1 no trump, 15 to 18. Some of you play that's 15 to 19, but I play it's 15 to 18 for the more experienced. No bid from East. What's your best bid of South now with 10 points? And the answer is 2 clubs Stayman. Yes, well done. Do disagree with your partner, but you should play Stayman and transfers after a 1 no trump or 2 no trump overcall. Well done. Most of you got that actually in the chat box. Well done. Good. You need 7 or 8 points to do that. Minimum. 7 points minimum. Good. But do just check with your partner. That's the best way to play it. I've opened a diamond. What's your best bid now? Is the overcaller with 7 spades. Much better to bid 2 clubs there, Barbara, because you might have a 4-4 spade bid, in which the contract will play better. Thank you for all your wonderful support in 2024. It's been a great year for Online Bridge. I'm really pleased how things are going. Oh, there's another double act. Mike and Irene. Anthony Lloyd, good morning. Say hello to Peter for me. Valerie, Mandy, Ingrid, one of our many regulars. Robert and Sue, of course, another double act. There's Mike and Irene. Take quite a few double acts with us. Now, Gillian, Scotty from Harrogate. You're all jumping to 3 spades, are you? Yeah, pretty much. Weak jump overcall, well done. Well, I'd say a preemptive jump overcall would be the official title here with a 7-card suit. Yeah, 2 spades would be a weak jump overcall. I've opened a heart with 4-4-4-1. 17 points. Partner's gone 2 clubs. What's our rebidder, South? And a special thank you to Shauna, of course, for being in charge of all the WhatsApp groups. Bashir and myself really appreciate the work that she does, getting you all playing on BridgeBase Online. And beginners have started as well, so do look out for them. They've got a nice little group going. So thank you for all your work in 2024. Shauna, it's much appreciated by the management. And it's a great way for you all to practice with your fellow, online, LBO students, in England and around the world. Yes, we pretend we're balanced. We jump to 3 no trumps. Well done. 17 to 19. She's blushing now. Okay, moving on. I've opened a spade. 2 hearts from North. Yeah, it's great. Philip has echoed up Philippa's comments. It's been great this year, finding like-minded people to play with. So many thanks, Sean. Yeah, I think many of you feel that way, Philippa. What's your rebid here, do you think, as South? Choose between 3 diamonds or maybe something else? You do have to bid, though. Yeah, no, we can't pass. 2 hearts is 100% forcing. They might have 20 points. I got a little Christmas gift. Hang on a second. I was lucky enough to get the gift of Trickeris, which I'll be playing with my family members over this festive period. So I got Trickeris from Bashir, his new card game. So thank you, Bashir. Yes, I meant to say earlier, I was a little bit busy getting Jack's mum organised. But I have got the gift of Trickeris. Yeah, thank you, Bashir. So you could bid 3 diamonds. Actually, much better to bid 2 spades here. Yeah, rather than going up to a new suit at the 3 level. So with a minimum hand, much better just to rebid 2 spades. Fine with a 5-card suit. 3 diamonds gets you too high. And I would play 3 diamonds as at least 16 points. Good. So just 2 spades here. Remember, sometimes it's better to repeat a 5-card suit if the bidding takes you to the 3 level. Okay? So that'll be a useful tip for you. Most of the time you repeat a suit at 6 cards, but not always. Let's go on to hand 3. What's hand 3 bringing us? Oh, I know what it's bringing us. This little chestnut. Well, what would you open on the south hand? Non-vulnerable against vulnerable. We've got 7 hearts and 4 points. Yeah, some of you might not be able to get on BBO just yet with the festive period. I'm hoping we'll get, obviously more of our beginners going in January. Great month for playing bridge, January. Yes, they open 3 hearts at the table. And what do you think West, should bid? I'm not delighted about bidding 3 hearts with a 5-card mage on the side, but I think we have to, really. Well, what they should have done, this hand comes from a House of Commons match, actually. They were playing late into the night. They'd had a session, and they had some spare time whilst they're waiting for the next one. So it was played late night in the House of Commons. What they should have done is double. Yeah. But actually, they bid 4 diamonds. I think they were playing to the score. So they were playing rubber bridge, and they only needed 80 points. But yeah, you and I would double with that hand. But they bid 4 diamonds. I think they were playing to the score. Needed 80 to finish the rubber. What do you think North did now? And the clue was, North was a bit of a gambler. Okay? North was a bit of a gambler, and it was late at night. Probably had a glass of wine or 2. I couldn't tell you. I wasn't there. What can North do now to put on maximum pressure? So 4 hearts is possibly the normal bid here, but they up the ante. Because really, I'd be thinking to myself, East-West possibly probably have got a slam on here. How can we put maximum pressure on the ops? And I would definitely be thinking about bidding 5 hearts or 6 hearts here. And actually at the table, yes, they went for the full hog. 6 hearts. Many of you got that right. Well done. Mike and Irene, another of our double acts. Amanda, Beetle, of course, Valerie, Alice. And when this came round to West, what do you think they did? Well, we're going to find out soon, Pamela. Did they get it? Get what? Sally AD, Maria, of course. You're all doubling, of course. Julie, yes, of course. How do you think they're going to make 6 hearts? So double for penalties here because they're on lead. This is not a light and a double because they're on lead. Hillary's doubling. Yeah. And they let the ace of clubs, normal thing to do. Well, this is a crazy hand. Thank you, partner, for the dummy. Yes, remember they're on lead. Light and a doubles only apply to 3rd person for the lead. You don't make a light and a double when you're on lead. Just to be clear. Right, well. Oh, I shouldn't play too quickly at trick 1. Well, the time is always a little bit tight at the Christmas party. OMG, so I've got probably, definitely a diamond to lose to the ace and maybe a heart as well. What's your plan going to be here? Well, ruff the first heart. I'm sure you're going to ruff a spade in the dummy. What next in the dummy, everyone? Is there any hope of making this contract, do you think? 6 hearts doubled. It was redoubled, actually, by the way. I forgot that. It was redoubled. Can I go back and put that in the bidding? Maybe I can, or maybe I can't. Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, North redoubled it because he's a gambler, saying bring it on. So ace of clubs, weren't we? And then we ruff the spade in the dummy. And then clearly we need to do something with clubs, don't we? Clubs are the gold dust, Sue Shears, yes. Good morning to you. So let's try and set up the clubs. Let's hope. It is the Christmas party after all, so I'm quite hopeful that they're 3 and 3. And joy of joys, they are. 36% chance, 3-3. 4-2 would be 48%. I didn't carry many percentages around my head because my brain isn't big enough, to be honest with you, but just a few. Right, now we play a heart. Woo. West has run out. Run out? They never had any. East has got King X of Hearts. Which one do we play from the dummy? Do we go for the ace or the queen? Yes, first time I've worn a dinner jacket probably since the last Christmas party. Queen or the ace? The future of this hand depends on it. We know East has got the king. Can we afford to lose to the king, though? Look what happens if you make the mistake of playing the queen. These hands are all covered in the worksheet. Yeah, for your future study when they're watching a movie or something that your family may not want to watch. But look, if you do that, you lose to the heart, a diamond comes back, and you're one down. So let's go back in time. You have to win with the ace of hearts in dummy. And well done if you spotted that. Either in the live chat box, or if you're watching this and replay at home. Well, you would be at home. Well, you might be in the office. Because actually most of the chat box went with the queen there. So, because now you see, you can play the jack of clubs, which is a winner. Sure, it's roughed. But crucially, you discard your king of diamonds, Caroline, yes. LBO Caroline's with us. Yeah, that's just clicked in my head. Our hostess from Wednesday morning. LBO Caroline's with us. Fantastic. Say hello to LBO Caroline. Yes, she's saying hello to her students on, I think, is it the beginners you do? LBO Caroline. Right, now hang on. So that's it. And we now claim, sorry, what are we doing? We're roughing a spade, yeah. So they're coming back a diamond. I just need to finish. But we rough it. Just need to finish off. Spade rough to get to dummy. And look, the rest of the clubs are winners. 2 little spades go away. And we're home and dry. It's going to be quite fun to see what the score is. Great that the other host is joining us. Caroline works for LBO as well. We're going to get a big score for this. We're going to get 1,620. Have you ever entered 1,620 into your score sheet? Either your electronic Bridgemate or otherwise. I don't think I have. 6 hearts, double, and read it up. So well done. A telephone number, yeah. So quite a fun hand there. Of course, the East and West, everyone. Yeah, can make 7 diamonds. Unless North leads a club. Yeah, so they can make 6 diamonds. I think they can always make, yeah, struggle to make 7 spades. But they, yeah, of course they can make a slam. Okay, let's go back to the classroom. I've opened 3 hearts. Weak hand with 7 cards. For those few who've just on the beginner's course, it's a 7-card suit, less than 10 points. What would you bid with the south hand, if anything? 17 points. Yes, never give up in this game, Caroline. LBO Caroline, you're right. What bid is most practical, do you think, for south? Yes. 3 no trumps here shows 16 plus points. And of course, a stopper in the opponent's suit, which is hearts. Victoria just knows how to get on WhatsApp. Victoria, Shauna will give you her email address, which includes the word apiary, because she likes to keep bees. Yeah, that's the full slide. North will now bid 4 spades with their 6-card major, although some of you might bid 4 hearts transfer, as long as you think your partner remembers. Yeah, advanced players would transfer with 4 hearts as North, by the way, just to be clear. Right. West has opened a heart. I've done a weak jump overcall of 2 spades, 5 to 10 points, 6-card suit. That's a weak jump overcall. East comes in with 3 clubs. What would you bid with the South hand now, if anything? Do you like the way, I'm sure you do like the way I put Holly in all the slides? Yeah, level of the fit. You know, partner's got 6 spades. You've got 4 spades. That's 10 between you. Jump to 4 spades. Yeah. Yes, don't do it with fear. Of course, if you bid 4 spades, quivering with fear, I'm quivering with fear as I put it onto the table, you're more likely to get double. But do what I would do. A nice authoritative on the table, 4 spades. I plan to make it. Bring it. You're less likely to be doubled. But even if you are doubled, will often be better. So I'm just picking up. And now I've got blurred. Let me unblur myself. Oh, I'm unblurred. Yeah, there we go. Here's another. I've opened a heart. You've bid 2 clubs with your 9 points, just passing route of 14. I've come back 2 diamonds. What next for you as South? Yes, but weak jump overcalls, Barbara, are 6-card suits. Yeah, you need to just look at that lesson maybe. It's in the library. Yeah, Victoria's thinking the same. Yeah, no, to bid 1 spade would be a normal overcall, Barbara and Victoria, on that last hand, showing 5 cards or more. To do a weak jump overcall, you need 6. Like a weak 2 opener. What do you do here, if anything? Well, do you pass or do you leave partner or do you bid 2 hearts? LBO teacher, masquerading as Jack's mum, has offered you some advice. You can change your minds. Only got 3 seconds though. How are you getting on in replay? In the Christmas party. Yeah, 2 hearts is better here. And also gives partner another bid as well, rather than passing. Weak jump overcalls, you would agree with partner, Victoria, yes, just to be clear. Nearly everyone plays weak jump overcalls now, if they play weak 2s. But this hand, yes, best to bid 2 hearts, because you give partner another bid. North could have 17 or 18 points in this auction. They might only have 12 points, Caroline, so we don't want to get carried away. Just 2 hearts does the trick. 5-2 better than 4-3, and it gives partner another bid. Let's go on to hand 4 on BBA. Final hand. Okay, North's got 11 points. They're the opener. What would you open with the North hand? That's the first question, yeah. What would you open the North hand? 11 points, 7 diamonds. I would open 1 diamond, yes. Yeah. Too strong for a preempt with 11 points and a 7-4. Yeah. But at the table, hang on, they were rather naughty. What do you think they did at the table? This was Jason Hackett, one of the Hackett twins, international player of the past. He didn't open 3 diamonds. Can I just tell you, he pretended he had a solid 7-card suit, ace, king, queen. What bid do you do with that? Only a few of you will know this. What bid shows a 7-card minor, solid, with nothing more than a queen outside? We have covered it a bit, haven't we, on the Monday mornings? Yeah, so it's the gambling 3 no trump opener. I'm only going to tell you a little bit about it because it's quite rare, but you can Google it if you want. Gambling 3 no trumps in bridge would what you would Google. Other search engines are available. So he was a bit naughty because that does show a solid 7-card suit. Ace, king, queen to 7. Ace, king, queen, jack to 7. Either in diamonds or clubs. But no queen outside, Manjit. Sorry, no higher than the queen outside. So you're not allowed aces and kings in clubs, hearts or spades. It's a solid minor suit. It's a preemptive bid. What do you think South now did, knowing that his partner had a solid 7-card minor? What bid would you now make of South? Knowing partner's got 7 quick tricks in diamonds. And they're playing teams of 4. So they're not playing match-pointed pairs. How many tricks have you got? Well, I can count 7 solid diamonds, 2 clubs, 8, 9, 2 spades, 10, 11, and the ace of hearts. We've got 12 tricks here. But actually, they reckon they might be able to get a 13th with a club. So the other Hackett, whose name might be Jason, I think he's Justin. He bid 7 diamonds. He went for the Grand Slam. And what lead did West make against the Grand Slam? Yeah, so he took a little bit of a gamble on, maybe establishing the 5-card club suit. Fun auction though, yes. Not to be tried at home, by the way. He shouldn't have opened 3 no trumps with a gap in diamonds. He knew his partner had diamonds still because he couldn't have had clubs. He's got 5 to the ace king. So South knew that North had 7 solid diamonds. Well, they led a jack of clubs. And there are a few gaps here. Let's play. Time to draw trumps. But which trump should we put in, do you think? Ace king or jack 10? Well, I would put in the jack here, which is what they did at the table, because it's actually normal. This is against the odds. Oh, hang on. Well, we play the ace first of all. Yeah, case of singleton queen. We come back to hand with a spade. Maybe the king. And now it's actually playing for the drop would be the right thing to do. We'd be 1 down. But as Sheila has pointed out, what did Wesley? What is the normal lead against a Grand Slam, everyone? Do you know? I have told you once or twice, some of you, not all of you. But what's the normal lead against a Grand Slam of a suit? The traditional lead is a trump or something. Yes, West didn't lead a trump. So for that very important reason, Justin Hackett, or was it Jason, put in the knave. First important thing to do. And we was delighted with his card reading skills when he showed out. You would not lead a trump from queen to 3, ever. So you cash the king. Well, we're still a trick short, Do we risk the heart finesse? So no, they came back to hand with a club. Ruff to spade. And in these situations, when you're trick short, it's normally best to run the trumps, which is what they did at the table. Put a bit of pressure on the opponents. That 9 of clubs can go. And now, on the final trump, East is squeezed, aren't they? If they throw a spade, we let loose our jack of hearts and make the last 3 tricks with spades and hearts. So actually the table, they kept on to their spades. They threw a heart, but now we can throw our spade. Queen of hearts to the ace. And we got 2 winners, haven't we? So they pulled off what's called a double squeeze, because West was squeezed as well. And that's 7 diamonds made. It's actually more like 2,200 and something because we're vulnerable. So yeah, quite another fun hand. Played by 2 international players. But yes, don't try that at home. As Ellie says, it really is the season of miracles. So that was a bit of a miracle make. Again, you've got commentary on all these 4 hands. Well, thank you, Sean. Yes, that's very kind of you to say. Well above my pay grade. I think Margarita is above everyone's pay grade, probably including me as well. Yeah, no, these are like, but fun hands that were played in the past. Let's just go back to the slideshow. I've opened one no trump. You've got 13 points. What do you do with that one? What do you do with your 13 points? I'm just going to go through these ones briefly. I need to leave quite prompt today at 10:30 UK time. Very well done. What would you do if you bid in replay? Would you bid 2 club Stayman or 3 no trumps? A few of the more experienced players, yeah, I know who they are. I won't mention their names because they might blush. But yeah, 4-3-3. It's the one time you don't use Stayman. Well done if you bid 3 no trumps there. Flat as a pancake. And there's a caption just to keep Sam happy. Not sure Sam's watching today live, but Sam, who loves my captions, hope you enjoyed that one. For the more experienced players, I've opened 1 no trump. What do you do with that one? 2 points, 5-4 in the majors. If anything. Yeah, don't be sad if you got that one wrong. A lot of players do forget with 4-3-3. Best to not use Stayman. Do you transfer? The beginners, of course, you haven't done Stayman or transfers yet, so you would just bid 2 spades. If you were a beginner, you'd just bid 2 spades because you won't have learned transfers or Stayman just yet. Weak Stayman. 5-4 in the majors. I will do a video. Remind me sometime next year to do a video with Bashir on weak Stayman. You can do it with North's 10 points, but you must be at least 5-4 in the majors. And if North comes back 2 diamonds, you revert to 2 spades. So best to have weak Stayman here because you might have a 4-4 heart fit. So better than a transfer. Another addendum for the more experienced. I've opened a heart. What do you bid, if anything, with this one? 17 points at a Singleton club. What do you think of anything? It's not ideal for any bid, really, is it? Oh, it's the opponents have opened 1 heart. Well, I'm running out of time just a little bit. I might need to fast forward you. I'm going to pretend that is balanced. Yeah, not so good for double if partner bids clubs. I'm going to pretend that it's balanced and bid 1 no trump there. A shame to pass with 17. Thanks, LP. Thanks for your support all this year. Thank you, Judy. And it's Happy New Year to you as well. We're done. Merry Christmas to you all. Will we get Jack's mum to say a farewell? Ah, we have.
I'm still here. That was a really, really fun lesson.
It was. Thank you so much, Jack, and Jack's mom for joining us. Jack, I know you have to run, so as much as we'd like to stay and keep partying, I think we'll have to wrap things up quickly. But thank you so much for those fun hands.
Yes, I finished the Bucks Bashir, but it's been great fun. And I got the gift of Trickerous for Christmas, so I'm really pleased with that. I'll be playing that with the family in the next few days.
Wonderful. Well, we did see Father Christmas is with us today. I just want to make sure that Father Christmas knows I can personally vouch for everyone who is with us live and watching by replay. They're all on the nice list. So everyone here, should get something nice in their stocking, I expect.
Well, fantastic. And yes, plenty of bridge. No more bridge this year. The beginners have got a replay lesson, but we're back in action a week today, 30th of January, responding to the 2-club opener. That's for the intermediates a week today.
We'll have to ask everyone what their New Year's resolutions is. And Jack's mom, maybe we can get some advice from you about what our New Year's resolutions might be in the new year.
I sign off, Bashir, and just let you have a little chat with Jack's mum?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jack's mom, is that all right? Can we get any advice from you, or should we ask in January?
With the I'll sign off, but I'll say goodbye to you. If you can have a little chat with Jack's mum and have a look at the chat box.
See you later, Jack.
Okay,
Merry
bye.
Christmas, Jack.
I'm just trying to sign myself off, Bashir. Hang on.
I'll help you out. There you are. All right,
Well-
Jack's mom. Yeah. Any advice for us? Any as we think about our bridge New Year's resolutions?
Well, do you know, you've caught me on the hot bit there. I'm not one for making resolutions. I used to when I was younger, but they last about 2 days, and that's the end of it.
You know, that might be the
yes,
best advice you could give. Maybe this is the year we
wishes-
take it easy.
Wishes rather than resolutions. May all your contracts make.
That is a wonderful way for us to wrap things up. Focusing on our wishes and especially wishes for happiness and health to everyone in the class and to you, Jack's mom. And yeah,
Something's very funny happened to my screen. I'm not sure if I'm still with you.
I think the audio is cutting in and out, but we're going to wrap things up. Jack's mom, thank you so much for being with us live. And of course, everyone in the class watching us live or by replay. Thank you guys for being part of the class and part of this experience.
Not quite sure.
Uh-oh. I before it all crumbles. There we go. We lost Jack's mom. I think the technology might have cut out over there. Thank you, everyone. We will look forward to continuing our learning journey together in the next lesson. Keep an eye on the inbox. We'll stay in touch for everything. And I know Jack had to run a little bit earlier. And Jack's mom is, I think we can hear you, Jack's mom, but we're about to sign things off.
Right. Well, I've just sent you a message. So happy Christmas, everybody, and see you in the new year.
Wonderful.
Thanks, Bashir. Thanks, Bashir. You're great.
Thank you, Jack's mom.
Bye.
Bye, all.
Bye-bye.